You're listening to STMK Radio 100.
God is the author of death. And He is the author of life. And the only way we can escape dying is to escape birth. But if you come to birth, it is sure that we're going to die. Some young, some old, and some, the Quran teaches, are returned to the worst part of life, that after knowing you know nothing. See, if you live long enough, you'll come to the worst part of life, when after knowing you act like you don't know anymore. Your children got to take care of you then. You lose control of your bladder, and you lose control of your bowels, and you lose the ability to remember. You lose the faculties that your children knew you had so in your grip. You're helpless then, and it's then that the children are tested. Will you put your mother away when your mother didn't put you away? Will you put your father away and then don't go see them? When they looked after you when you couldn't look after yourself. You mean you want no discomfort? You can't wake up in the night for mama, but mama woke up in the night for you. You can't clean mama. I don't like to do that. But mama may not have liked it, but she cleaned our stinking backsides, and that's why we are here today. So funerals are for the living. They are reminders to bring you back from your insane behavior. You know we crazy. You look real holy in here today. But you should have seen them last night. You know it's right. So death, when it comes in the house, it stops your wild career. You may be on crack, but that moment, what? He gone? You may be drunk. What? Gone? Death will sober you up quick. And especially when it's your best friend, and you know you were worse than he or she was. And you ask God, why didn't you take me? Because He wanted your friend to be an example to help you straighten up your life. So when you look at those who go on before us, that's God's mercy. You got a little time now. Maybe you can get your thing together. If you've ever been frightened, you can run faster when you're frightened. You can fight harder when you're frightened. You can jump higher when you're frightened. Then the next day you go back to the same fence that you got over the night before, but this time you're not frightened and you wonder how I got over. What made you get over? It was that the brain produced the chemicals that gave you that superhuman strength at that moment to do what needed to be done. It is the brain that produces a chemistry that makes you go to sleep. It is the brain that tells you it's time to wake on up. When you're under undue stress and you're receiving pain, it is the brain that produces something like morphine that eases your pain. When you suffer ordinary trauma or shock, like the death of a loved one, and you need comfort, the brain produces what you need. And that's why you survive the loss of mama, the loss of your husband, the loss of your wife, the untimely death of your child. When the trauma hits you, you don't think you can make it one more day, but the brain, that which God created, gives you what you need to go through the trying times. But you know what? That's normal stress. But when you have coming from the outside pressures that are not normal, stress that is not normal, producing shock and trauma that is not normal, you deplete the supply that the brain gives. Then you need an external stimulus. And that's why insanity is going rampant in the black community. All of a sudden, you can't handle it anymore. And you don't know why you can't handle it, but you've depleted your mind of that vital chemistry that keeps the balance. And so you go to a doctor and he prescribes a medicine, and it is a synthetic representative of the chemical that the brain produces. And then when you ingest that chemical, all of a sudden you can handle things again. And then they tell you got to keep taking this medicine for the rest of your life.
STMK Radio 100.